And now, your first alert weather.
Here's a radar from southeastern Georgia and into Savannah, Charleston. This storm is kicking around some pretty good winds. That's a lot of water at one time, and a lot of those spillways not going to be able to handle this. And of course, when Hugo hit Charleston back into the 80s, it ripped through Charlotte and on up into the Carolinas. So these storms will affect a lot of people. You see a lot of flood warnings that are being issued, and there's still some trailing precip down into Florida. This isn't the end of this story. Around here, we had a cold front come through. Can you feel it? Can you feel the breeze today? Can you feel the cooler air and the wind this afternoon? Already gusting up to 40 miles an hour. Some shower and storm potential into the Pistol tip of Idaho, but clear. And what did that do? It brought in the smoke this morning with that hazy sunrise and just a gloomy kind of tint to everything. And we're still experiencing that into the afternoon thanks to the wake of that front. And we're going to be sunny with a chance of showers on into tomorrow. We're at 69 in Pocatello, far cry from those mid-90s yesterday. We hit 96 degrees or so at IDA yesterday evening when I was watching Michael. Y'all make sure you watch Michael. It makes him feel good. He's on every night. 71, he's the man. 29-mile-an-hour winds right now. Whoosh. All right, get your clothes off the line, will you? And put a helmet on if you're going to be outdoors, because somebody's garden gnome may slice you. It is pretty brisk. Put your glasses on, too, if you got some. Why is it? There it is. Okay, there's Jackson. See the haze? It's having a problem reaching back here, but it's chilly. 21-mile-an-hour winds. Sun will go down tonight about 8 o'clock. These days getting shorter. It is the end of August, and we're in the 70s. It tastes a little bit like fall, doesn't it? Yeah, makes you want to pumpkin spice it up some. Yeah, let's don't go there. Don't start with that. Emma, stop. No. You don't need to sell that to people in a bag. It's going to be down to 39 degrees tonight. Look at how cool it'll be. And then we're going to ramp up 60s by lunchtime tomorrow, back into the 70s. We're going to be back into the 80s. Now, this is more normal for this time of the year, about 83 degrees. And then we're going to cool off. We've got another system that's going to show up, and the winds are going to pick up. And I hate to say that for the kickoff of the fair, but it's going to be brisk on into Friday night, just so you know. We do have some smoke and some haze around. It's showing up as fog in some of our readings, but it's that smoke that we pulled in. And we're going to be in the 70s for the afternoon, max temp. Now, we've also got a wind advisory. The lake wind advisory is in effect for the American Falls Reservoir and that stretch between Blackfoot and Pocatello where you could lose your wig. You know what I'm talking about. And then you get into the upper highlands, past Rexburg, into Sugar City, and on the edge of Du Bois over toward Arco, out there by the site. We've got some gusty winds. You know, yesterday we saw 60-mile-an-hour winds. We'll keep all the showers to the north of us. So for the rest of the afternoon, it's going to be windy. Tonight will be clear. You'll probably be able to see that full moon. And again, that makes me think about the people in Florida with the high tides. It's just a bad combination of things. A lot of people didn't realize that, but we do have that super moon. It will be breezy and warming up tomorrow. We bring in a late day shower chance. So when you see Friday shower chance, it starts in the morning, backs off, and comes back in Friday evening. So afternoon, the winds are going to pick up again around here, and I've got this set, these arrows, this indicator, to 18 miles an hour or so. So know that it's going to be, I'll show you that here in just a second, but we've got some storms into the evening. We may be able to confine them to the eastern highlands and the state line, but there's a chance one may run across your path. The winds for the rest of the afternoon will be 20 to 30 miles an hour. We've seen gusts of already up to 40. I'm going to check those coming up in the next half hour. I want to take you into Thursday. There'll still be some breezes around here, especially late, just ahead of this next push. And we get into Friday afternoon again, and we've seen this around before. We get these 30 to 40 mile an hour winds in the late afternoon hours with a thunderstorm. That's where you got to take advantage of the KIFI weather app, because I know you're going to be out, you're going to be going to the fair. You just got to keep in touch with us so we can tell you what's up. 76 in McCammon, 79 in Preston, and we'll be in the 60s for some of our mountain communities, mid to upper 70s for Rexburg, 73 Chalice, 72 in Salmon with some haze still around, upper 60s on into Arco, and Blackfoot will be about 64 for the afternoon around here, and we'll see some mid 70s on into tomorrow. We bring in the storm chance on into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we really ramp up on into Sunday for your cookout if you're going to be doing anything on Monday. We're going to track all this, but know that we're going to get back to some seasonal temperatures, and we're bringing in a storm chance, especially on into the first part of the week. More coming up.